today. I unfortunately have something at like 7:30, so I only have like just over an hour and a half, so still got some time for sure. But I want to work on another villager's home. Today I'm going to work on Blair's house. Now Blair already has a bit of like a floral theme to her house, so I definitely want to lean into that. But I really like the idea of using some of your villagers' houses, and rather than designing homes for them, you can use it and like design a shop for them. So I'll show you what Blair's house looks like before. So you can see definitely lots of floral themes. So I want to take the idea of this, but then make it a flower shop instead. I just didn't want her to give me the question mark. I also don't know for sure if Blair's gonna stay, but I get miles for doing her house. So there's really no harm in at least designing her house. And then I can always send her on her way. It's pretty much like I'm either going to keep Blair or I'm going to keep Judy. And I don't know which I want to keep yet. I am going to check and see if Judy's crafty though. I can also go over some of just like the minor changes and like updates that I've added to my island. No, she's just standing there. I don't care if she gets the question mark because Judy and I are beefing. I got to keep her on her toes. You can see I added this area here. I originally had this set up kind of closer to like my farmer's market area, but I think it kind of goes with the vibe of like this down here a little bit better. And then I'll show you what I put there instead. Honestly, this way up is probably over and around this way. I don't know what he's thinking about, but I'm not going to talk to him right now. Campsite's pretty much the same. I added this little like scrapbook here. I also added these little like steps to get across, and I moved the movie theater over here because, well, movie theater, the movie zone, and it's still not even done. Just I think I want to put it over there instead, and I'll show you why in a moment. But I added this little like puzzle making space. I thought it seemed kind of cute. I liked the idea of having something like this here, and it looked weird that I just had like a bunch of like different types of seating areas right next to each other. So I wanted to switch it up and do something different. And then I also did add Red's little like beach area. Since I know on my last stream I had added this incline. So I just like threw some stuff down to kind of go with the vibe. And I feel like it looks kind of cool. But the area where the theater was previously, if you can even call it a theater, honestly, I think I just want to switch up and make it look more urban, almost going for like a little bit more of like a city core vibe over here. So you can see I even like kind of started to add some pavement. I just put some stuff down, but I kind of like the idea of having this be a little more like a city core. And I kind of like the idea that then this would also be like kind of right off of like this boardwalk area that I have down here. Because I feel like it's often to have like a city that's like on a beach, then have like a boardwalk area. So I feel like that kind of made sense. I also did get my volleyball net in, so I set this up. And then I got just some more furniture here to fill this out. But I still need to go through and actually like figure out what color swatches I want for this area. And I'd like to add more back here as well. So still more to be done in this area for sure. But this is what it's currently looking like. I will also want to add some sort of stairwell at some point, but I need to figure out how I want to lay things out. I think I'm probably going to want to do some like building construction in that area. So I've been looking on Pinterest to kind of get some ideas, but it's definitely going to be a big undertaking. So I haven't actually done any of that yet. All right, so let's talk to Tom Nook about changing Blair's house. Because even if I sent her away, I still get the Nook miles from this. I mean, I have to pay, I think it's like 9,000 to do her house, but you get 1,000 Nook miles, and that's a good exchange rate. Because I do like Blair. Ione had asked to leave, And I let her leave because I have her amiibo, and that's how I got her in the first place. I was like, okay, I can always just invite her back. And Blair joined and was like, okay, I do kind of like Blair. Because I've kept Judy around because I wanted a snooty villager. But Blair is also snooty. So I'm kind of tempted to just like keep Blair and then kick Judy out and bring Ione back. But I don't know. Because also, like, it is fun having a villager that I have beef with. And I don't really have beef with Blair, which is kind of unfair because she also hasn't given me the garden bench DIY. And that's why I have beef with Judy. But it's fun to have a villager that you have beef with. So I don't know if I want to send Judy on her way. Okay, let's start with the exterior. I want this to look a little more garden-y, whimsical. Her house is cute. It just doesn't really fit the vibe I'm going for. I think I want to do more of like this style house. I can definitely lean in to some of the blue tones I have. If I want to do like a blue roof, even, I mean, I guess this is technically green, but I also did just kind of like the way that this looked. I could do the blue siding, but I don't think I actually want to do the blue siding. No, that looks a little too rustic. Because if I invite Ione back, this is kind of what Ione's house looks like. And I don't want it to look just like hers. It's also what Sherb's house looks like right now. Because I could go with like a blue or a green door. Like that would be really pretty. That's way too fancy. I think I like this one more. Then I'd like to give her a wreath. The problem is I don't know that any of them really match. This has different color swatches. I could do this one. I don't know if that looks silly that it's now... I mean, this fully covers the window, which I feel like it would be better than just partially covering it. I feel like this swatch is definitely the best. I do like the way that this looks. Actually, I wonder... Maybe a slightly different colored roof would look better. No, I think I liked the way that this looked the most. I think we'll go with this. All right. It's very purple themed. I think we're going to honor what the exterior looks like though and do other tones. I'm going to first start by just removing everything. All right. I don't dislike the walls. I think it just looks a little too formal. Do like the look of that. There's also this little like cafe wall, which this does look like this could be a plant shop with like lots of windows. Way too formal. The only downside of this one is Tia's house right across the way currently has this. But I could change hers to something else. Or leave it the same. Like, it doesn't really matter if they have the same walls. And, like, what floors could I do? Actually, don't mind, like, just, like, this original. Like, it goes pretty well with it. And I like how, like, the little bit of gold accents on the, like, the walls and the floors both kind of tie together. So maybe we'll do that. Curious what it recommends. Okay. Oh, it just gives the stuff that was, like, already in her home, which makes sense. But let's, I guess, look and see what we have that, like, looks like it would belong in a flower shop. We can still include stuff like this. Oh, we just want to, like, change the color. Because it'd be nice to still give her, like, a place to sit. Obviously gonna want to do plenty of, like, surfaces. Because we can actually just, like, put plants on these. I'm gonna put a few of those down. I'll probably rearrange them. And I think it'd be nice to have, like, some, like, variation too. Oh, that looks too similar, actually. Maybe having it be the light wood might look better. Because I don't want just, like, a bunch of copy paste all looking exactly the same. Ooh, this could definitely be cute too. This even kind of works because it's, like, a little bit lower down. So hang on, what if let's flip this. Or can I flip it? There we go. So I could do, like, a little bit of layering and that would look really cute. Can even keep, I know she had a bunch of the, like, rattan stuff in initially. We can definitely keep some of that as well. So we could even keep, like, this back fully lined. I don't know if this is going to look too symmetrical. Yeah, that definitely looks way too symmetrical. And that's, like, the same height. Right. I forgot you can't, like, just do, like, Control Z to undo. Good evening, Molly. How are you? Yes, that is exactly what I am doing. There you go. I think that kind of works. Like, enough variation, but also still kind of goes together. I'm a florist, so I had to pop in. Oh, then I'm definitely going to need your advice. Actually, I wonder if this one might look better. To tie in with, like, the light wood of this one. Happy to help. Good, good. Hey, Elder Sir, how are you doing? All right, let's throw some plants on these. Actually, we'll make this be a more colorful one. I'm trying to keep everything, like, mostly in tones of, like, blues and greens, but I think having some pops of color will definitely look nice. That one like down there. Even just like little pops of pink too. So maybe we actually do like this pink one here and just lean more into the pink instead. In The Sims, a toilet and kitchen works to solve a necessity, but in this game, they are useless. Oh, absolutely. Like, this is supposed to be a villager's home. I'm making it a flower shop instead. You do not have to worry about necessities at all in this game. Okay, I feel like that looks pretty cute. I'd maybe like to give her like a little checkout counter as well, and then we'll probably put like taller plants on the other side. And then I can go in and add some more decoration. Find. Could probably just go with like this. And then get her a little register. We'll get her one of the fancy ones. And then put like another little like plant or something up there. Wonder if there's any other fun little like garden-y related things. Oh, you know what? There are the little like starter plants. These. Or instead, I think there's... Oh, I thought there was one with plants. It's butterflies. I mean, that's like kind of adjacent, but... Okay, I feel like that's looking cute. Kind of threw this in. I don't know if we'll end up using it at all. I do have like some dead space here where I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna put there. I can also give her a little like stool back here though. This is so good. Thanks. Can I work here? Oh, I know. I definitely wouldn't mind working here. Yeah, I feel like the little accents of pink are good. All right, let's get some tall plants in on the other side. And then maybe even like, or let's maybe even put like a bench in or something. Like this. In the white. And then get some like plants to kind of surround it. Or we could even put like this in to kill some of like this space over here. We'll see. Okay. Mm. I would rather do this one. Yeah, I feel like that looks a little better. Kind of like angle it too. Can even give like a little like rug or something to go under this area. Yeah, that looks a little too big. So that's a 3x3. So maybe I want something smaller, like a 2x2. That looks cute. I would actually rather have this like pressed up against here. Could even bring this forward a little bit. And there might be like a divider that I can stick behind it that's got like plants and stuff on it. Like I know there's a bamboo one. I don't know if the bamboo one will look a little weird though, but I can try. Wonder, I just want to see what's on here. Okay, I wasn't sure if there'd be anything floral. You could also like throw one of these in. I can see how that also looks over there. That might look kind of good. Just to make it look very like gardeny inside. I've seen sometimes where like flower shops will have little statues and stuff. So I don't think it makes like no sense. What if I should put the little standees behind it? Yeah, like this is what I was thinking of. I don't know if that'll look silly though. With the like the bamboo. I don't know that the bamboo is quite the vibe. I could even put like the statue in the corner instead. I could swap these around. That way you have like music. And then put like that right there. Actually, no. I want to keep... Well, maybe I want to put that over there. It's like the pot colors are throwing me off a little bit. No, I think I like how it looked before, actually. I just want to make sure, like, right now I feel like there's a lot of white over here. Oh, I could actually do... No, I don't know that I like the gold. Maybe it makes more sense to just do like this darker brown. Yeah, I think that looks probably best. And then I can put like maybe the little butterfly book just like open. I can leave that on the bench. Oh no, I can't. Bummer. I could get a little stool to put it on though. So maybe I'll do that. There is the floral stool, but I was thinking of going with like the Moroccan one. If there's a good color swatch. Maybe not this swatch actually. What if I did kind of this like teal one? Yeah, I think the teal looks better. Okay. I think this is looking cute for a little plant shop. I don't know that there's going to be anything I'm going to want to hang on the walls. Unless I want to just like put some sconces up. How would that look? I don't want to put him all around because I feel like that might look a little silly, but I can also put him, well, maybe it looks weird too close to the front. Maybe like that could be cute. I don't know that I like him on this wall, actually. Okay. I think I'd rather just do like a ceiling light or something. Oh! I didn't even think about like, yeah, hanging plants. I feel like that could look cute. Let me change the color of it though. Maybe bring in like more blue. I don't think I like that there actually. I do like the ones back there. That definitely brings a lot more floral into it, or just like more plants in general, which is always good. I can maybe even add this one like above here. Like the default looked good. Like that. Yeah, I think that looks good. Then can I like pick the song that's playing on here? I may have to do it manually. So let me move this chair. There's like the classic. What screams flower shop? I do like this. Let's put that chair back. Oh, okay, this is such a cute little flower shop. Wait, let me get like a single like ceiling light or fan or something in here. We could even like a chandelier might be kind of cute. I don't know. That might be a little too fancy. I can look at the different colors. Maybe a white one will look a little less formal. I like the idea. I think it just doesn't look quite right. Do you like the idea of just like even adding a fan? I feel like that kind of makes sense. Working late, so I'm lurking. Oh, thanks for joining. All right. Okay, I think I like it. It looks very different than her original house. Not every villager house is gonna be like a business, but I like making some of them businesses. Okay, so it should be done tomorrow. Looks good though, OMG love. Thank you! Because I know Bones is going to be a business. Tia is going to be a business. Chester's a business, which we can go look at his now if he's home. Because his should be like fully done now. Yeah, maybe Blair also runs this little like plant booth here. Okay, good. He is home. So you can see the outside looks different. That's where Chester runs the little bathhouse. OMG, your whole island is so well thought out. Thanks! I still have like little bits and pieces that I'm working on. I mean, I probably should have said hi to him. I mean, I have like whole sections that still need to be done. Well, I'll give a quick tour. This is my little farm area. So Chester runs the bathhouse as well as the farm, and his whole thing is bamboo. So I tried to like very much so lean into the bamboo aspects in this farm. This is going to be a little like movie zone. It's still a work in progress. This is my campsite area. And then this kind of goes into more of like my orchard area. These are fruit trees. I've just collected all of the fruit. And then this is kind of like the main orchard area. And then in the very front of my island, I've got my castle. So it's just kind of like the pillar of the whole island, and everything else is kind of designed around it. Oh, he's still thinking. Let me see what he's thinking about. No, I like Brosive. Okay. And this is my little like canal area. So this is Bones' house. His house is it's like a library. So I definitely like want to lean into that for like what his business is going to be that he's running. Because obviously it already kind of fits with what he has in here. But so far, I've only redone Chester's house, Mac's house, and Mac is the dog that we were just talking to, so I know he's not home. His is just a normal house, though. And then now Blair. And then this is kind of more of my, like, garden-y, fairy tale, fantasy type area. And then my little, like, beach boardwalk area. You can see some things I have to fill out. This is where my campsite used to be, so I need to figure out what I want to put there instead. Oh, I also have like my Able Sisters down here as like a little like beach surf shop. And then my next big project to work on is up here. So this is going to be more of like an urban area, kind of almost a little more city core. It's not going to be like super like aggressively city core. And then I did also just like add all these little like glowing balloons to this area too, which I feel like this looks all like pretty, and it looks really, really cool at night since everything's just like glowing throughout. Yeah, I think next steps, I'm gonna work on filling out this pavement here. So freaking cute. Thanks! I definitely like the way it's like coming along, but I still have so much that I have to do. Like this entire like half of my island, like and all the way back here is pretty much like empty, as you can see. So I got a lot to do. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do for everything. And I still have most of my beaches. Like my left side beaches are pretty much there. I got volleyball here. This I still need to like fix some colors and stuff for, but this is like a little concert venue back here. But then the rest of my beaches are just empty. This stuff is just thrown here because it's like, this is the idea of what I like. I want to put this stuff here. I just don't know how I'm going to lay everything out. But I can maybe start working on figuring that out right now. check something actually. 1, 2. Okay, yeah, we'll have space back here. I just wanted to make sure we had space for like all of the sidewalk back here. Okay, then we'll probably have... Honestly, I don't think we need this here because we'll probably have like a staircase like running right through the center of all of this to get up there. All right. And then can figure out how I want. So this is supposed to kind of be like the sidewalk almost. I kind of had to get a little creative because I'm very much so running out of custom path codes. So I'm trying to make it work with what I do have. Okay, because let's see. Maybe we want it to like come in like right here-ish. It's really windy outside. I can hear it like banging against my window. All right. Sorry, I know this is a bit tedious. I was so excited for the grass to finally be green after like so many months of snow, and now here I am covering it up with pavement. All right, let's bring some of this back in. I'm going to pop out. Have a lovely evening. Yeah, thanks for joining. I know, I'm sorry. I ended up finishing my flower shop pretty quickly. My hand is like cramping from doing this. I think I'm gonna go on it and maybe get the incline today. Then I can kind of build around it. Because I'll probably just have it... Oh, it's too wide. So this like street part is 5 wide. The incline is 2 wide, which means I won't be able to center it. I mean, I guess I don't really have room right here. I think it's just gonna have to be like slightly like off center, which I don't think is like super problematic. I mean, I at least don't mind too much. This is kind of in the way. Stuff I might actually just like put like on the beach. Like maybe the ball catch like right here. Oh wow, my thing is like perfectly full. And the scoreboard like right in front of it, like this. Like that. Okay, yeah, I think that looks good. I'm gonna go in it and just fill it like the rest of this like tile area here. I may end up removing it, but I just want to have it like set initially as kind of like I can take up this space if I want to. Realistically, these curves are probably going to get moved. In fact, I might go on it and take this one out just so I can like square this off properly. Dang. Sorry, I keep clicking the wrong thing here. All right. Okay. We'll leave all of this like this for now. This might all end up getting like filled out. It's going to kind of depend on like the buildings and structures I put in. I don't know what I'm going to put in this kind of like angled part. Might honestly just like make that be like a couple trees and a bench or something. Like a little green space in an otherwise urban area. I may actually use that like metal teal incline. Oh, look at Isabel sleeping. It's so nice as I'm like actually adding all of these like inclines and everything to just be able to like get around my island much more easily. I did not realize I was already at 10 inclines. How? Should I have not added one for Red's Beach? Like, it might be better to have one over here. Or I could take Chester's house down a level. I kind of like that he's like up on a little cliff top though, because it makes it seem like a little like bathhouse up in the mountains. So I definitely like that. How many bridges am I at? I'm at 8 bridges. I thought it was 12. I know. I think you start off with 8 and then you upgrade it to 10. Is there a way to like upgrade it again? I'm going to search. I wish there was just like 20 total because like I've got 8 bridges and I don't plan on adding any more bridges. Yeah, it's 10. Yeah, I think it's 8 upgraded to 10. Because I've done the upgrade. I know that much. I literally just built that incline down to red. I also could just have it like, I mean, it going up is more like here is more of like a convenience factor. Realistically, like this lower area is going to be very urban, very city, and then the upper area is not going to be. So I could always just like stick a little hidden ladder there so I can still get up and down it rather than actually having an incline. That might actually make more sense. Because the two areas aren't going to really go together with like the lower and the upper area. That's crazy. I didn't realize I was already at so many. I mean, it doesn't help. Like I use so many of them as like little features. like my little like housing areas. Like my houses alone use so many just to have like cool areas to put the homes. That's crazy. I did not realize I was already at the max. I literally like this would be like the only other one that I would want to add to my island. I don't need any outside of this. I wasn't even thinking that like I could reach the limit. I knew that there was one, but like I didn't realize I was that close. In my mind, I have like 6 inclines. Cause like I also like don't really need this one here, but it's nice just like having a little bit of like layering. That's such a bummer. I think it makes sense because I can like craft a little ladder. And like this area is going to be very urban. That upper area is not going to be. So maybe it does actually make more sense to just have it be 2 separate areas. I also will eventually want to change this bridge because this is not the vibe. I'll probably do another one of the stone bridges. Like what I did here. That's so crazy. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize I was like that close. All right, let's craft a little staircase. Don't know. Are they going to be in other, maybe? No. This is a DIY request for a shovel and for a flimsy watering can. I don't know why that seems so strange to me. Okay, is it in housewares then? Or wall mounted even? No. Okay, I want to look through and figure out what all options I have. Maybe it's in miscellaneous because I'm not seeing it in there. Okay. Like I have all of these options. So I could do like the iron ladder and then just have it like tucked behind a building or something. So like it's still usable. I'm gonna need it. Let me craft another one of these first. I don't want it to take the one that I like currently keep in my inventory. That's so crazy. Oh my gosh. It did not even occur to me that I would reach the limit. I would see people complaining about it online and be like, come on, like they give you so many. Like, what do you mean you need more than 10? Now here I am. You know, I bet there's no limit in Pokopia. Because now you can just do this. So I can have like some buildings set up here or something. So I can like tuck behind the building and go up. That's crazy! Okay. Let me put a bunch of this stuff away first. I know some of it I'm going to want to use here. For a second, I thought I saw a shark fin on that fish. I do have like all of my fish for this month. And all of my bugs. The only other bug that I could get would be like the flea, and you can get that year round. Are you planning on playing Pokopia? I'm on the fence, but it looks so fun. I think I have decided that yes, I am. I don't own a Switch 2, so I'm borrowing a friend's, but the friend that I'm borrowing it from is like, yeah, I have no intention on playing any other Switch game anytime soon. So I should be able to like kind of borrow it more like long term, luckily. And so because I was like, okay, well then I'm just having to pay for the game. And I think I'm going to do it. I was like, honestly, the only thing that made me hesitant is I'm still very much so enjoying Animal Crossing. Like I kind of started it later than other people. So I understand if I had started it in 2020, if my island was finished, I'd probably be ready to move on. But like, I'm still having fun with Animal Crossing and I still plan on continuing to play it because I would like to finish my island. But I do kind of want to play Pokopia. I was actually gonna play it today because I like picked up the Switch today, but I knew that I would not have I don't have a time to do a long enough stream to like really get into the game. So I figured, okay, I'll wait until I have a little bit more time. So I will likely be streaming Pokopia tomorrow. So you can watch and then maybe decide if you want to pull the trigger or not from there. But I think I've decided that yes, I'm going to play Pokopia. It was a tough decision for me. I was like constantly bouncing back and forth. Oh wait, I need to put a bunch of stuff back first. Yay! Good, I'm glad someone's happy. I guess some stuff I'll leave out. I can definitely put these away. In that. I do want to have some stalls. Because I need to, at this point, I'm kind of going to be making like buildings and stuff. I don't know that I'll even like use like these exact buildings or anything. I can also sell the fish and the wasp. Let me go do that real quick, just so it's out of my inventory. My only experience with Pokemon has been Pokemon Go. So I'm not like a huge Pokemon person. I do like Pokemon. Like I actually probably played Pokemon Go a lot more than like the typical person did, even for like Pokemon fans. And like I have played within the past year even, which I know most people have not. But I'm by no means a Pokemon expert. So it'll be fun to learn. Because I've always liked the idea of it. I just feel like the like normal Pokemon games, that kind of style of game has never really appealed to me. That's why when I saw the trailer for Pokopia, like I was actually kind of excited. It's like, oh, it seems like Animal Crossing, but like Pokemon themed. And then everyone was kind of like shitting on it, like, oh, it's just an Animal Crossing knockoff. They're just trying to make a buck. And now everyone's like, this is actually so much better than Animal Crossing. So it's funny to see how people's tunes have changed about this game. I think it also will kind of segue maybe a little bit into like any sort of updates that they're gonna do for Animal Crossing. Like eventually, I imagine they're planning on coming out with like a new Animal Crossing game for the Switch 2. That's probably when I will like actually pull the trigger on getting a Switch 2, or maybe if I like become obsessed with Pokopia and my friend wants his Switch 2 back. But we'll see. Maybe I actually will go ahead and grab these two, because these are kind of big. I think I ordered more of these. Maybe just one more. I'll grab this. I can use this as like a wall. Okay. I think we'll start with that and then kind of see what we can construct. Or maybe this too. I might need some of the display cases as well, honestly. You can turn these around and use those as stone walls as well. I'm also going to go ahead and grab a storage shed and a workbench so that I have one over there so I'm not constantly running back to my orchard. Where are my benches? I think this is the only one I have, so I guess we'll use the cute one. Okay. Because I know Pokopia is supposed to be like a 1,000-hour type game, which is crazy. Okay. I am going to pull up my Pinterest. Whenever it comes to like building like buildings and stuff, I feel like I always like to have like a reference. Sometimes it's even just nice to know, oh, hey, like if I also got this item, that would look really good in this area. So it makes me like want to try to get like more items, because there's some additional stuff that I have that I probably like just need to order more of. So I've got a little picture up that I can use as like a reference. I think I may need to cut into this cliffside a little bit more. Okay, let me work with that. Hopefully that's enough space. I don't even need to do, I guess, like as extreme as they've done it here. Okay. I'm definitely going to need some more stuff, though. I'm going to need 2 storefronts. I guess I can grab some extra storefronts at least from my orchard area. I'll just put them back once I'm done, but it'll at least help with like the construction. So I know what all I need to order. So we're going to steal some of these. I'm probably going to need to get some more of these. I feel like I'm going to use a lot of these. I don't know that I'm going to use the festival stall here. I'll probably just end up using the regular one. I mean, I guess I can see what the swatches on this look like. But I like the idea. Oh, too far. I think I want it to be like that. But I like the idea of having like there be like a little ramen shop or something here. Can get some like benches out. I don't know if I want that bench. So there's one that I do want, but I don't have the DIY for it. I think it's just called like the wooden bench. It's just like the super basic circular one. But I think I can only get it from a sisterly villager, which I don't have. A wooden stool, I think is what it's called. Yes. Oh, I can get it from a peppy villager. I also don't have a peppy villager. You've got to be kidding me. I swear all of the best DIYs come from the worst villager types. Okay. I may invite a peppy villager in and just have him like temporarily replace like Raymond or someone. One moment. It is also possible just by like inviting her, I could get the DIY recipe that I want. Like she may ask for it. I think I have a few peppy actually. Okay, I'll have to double check the rest of these. But I've got Shino and Audie, both of which I know for sure Shino is, and I'm pretty sure Audie is also peppy. Let me double check. Yes, she is. Maybe I'll invite Audie then, because I've had Shino come to my island before, so it might be fun to invite someone new. So we're gonna invite Audie real quick. And who knows, maybe she'll ask for it, because it is like a super like basic. You need them? Yes. So there's certain DIYs that you can only get from certain villager types. It's like when you go, sometimes like they'll be crafting or something in their house and you can ask them what they're making and they'll give you the recipe for it. Or when you invite them to their campsite or invite them to your campsite, they'll ask you to craft them things and they can also ask you to craft them in. And if you don't have the recipe, they'll give it to you. The only other way to get it if you don't have that villager type is hoping that the recipe washes upon the shore of your beach, which there's so many recipes that just the odds of it are a lot slimmer. So I'm just going to invite her temporarily, try to get some, there's probably more than just this DIY that I'm looking for from Peppy Villagers anyway. And then I can send her on her way. I have to invite her 3 times anyway. So there's a chance in like the 3 times that I invite her, there's a chance she'll give it to me. And it'll also just be fun to see my campsite with like the tent actually full. Just look at how cute that looks. All right. A wooden box. See, she's giving me a recipe. It's not the one I wanted, but a wooden box could be good. That seems like a pretty like basic recipe. I'm curious what kind of wood it uses. Let me see what this looks like though. Oh, yeah, like just a super, super basic recipe. That's actually a really good one. Okay, I'm glad I got that. I am gonna go ahead and craft it for her. It uses regular wood, which is unfortunate, but only 6. I definitely like would have used this for other parts of my island too, so I may have to like, I don't know, see if there's anywhere that I want to add it. Okay. I just need to make sure I don't craft her 3 items. Because I can kind of keep on inviting her. And it's kind of nice to sometimes do that instead of actually like inviting them to move to your island. Because when you invite them to move to your island, there's a small chance on any given day that they'll craft. And even if they are the ones crafting, it's possible that they're cooking instead of actually like doing a DIY. Whereas if you invite them to your campsite, they're guaranteed to be pretty much, I guess, giving you a craft every single day. I mean, they could ask for something that you already have the recipe for. But considering I haven't had peppy villagers for very long, I feel like the odds of that are just a little bit slimmer. But I think I'd maybe rather use that like simple bench. I do have one of them because I got one from my sister. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Nope, not that one. I guess that one doesn't look that bad. Maybe it just looks a little wonky with the festival stall. I'm curious what the different like color options are for the festival stalls. I'm gonna search it rather than taking it to Cyrus, because I may just decide to use like a normal stall instead. So I'm gonna see if there's a good option. Ooh, there actually is one. I'm gonna go take these to him and get them customized. I'm also gonna go ahead and order more storefronts. Oh wait, wrong thing. I guess I'm just going to do the 2 for now. Okay. I can also see... I don't dislike the current swatch of this. I think this swatch definitely needs to be changed. This one, I think, is a craft, though. So I think I can customize it. Let's see. Oh, wait. Oh, I can change it myself. This is the swatch that I was thinking would be good. Oh, I have to use the rainbow feathers to do it. I don't have those. Hopefully I can still pay Cyrus to do it, because otherwise you can only get those on Festival. That would be really unfortunate if I can't even like pay Cyrus to customize it. I could do this one if I want to lean into the yellow, or I could do like the mossy. Could be kind of cool too. Oh, I don't even have enough customization packs. Okay, let me go buy more. Then we'll go to Cyrus and see if I can get them customized anyway, because that could also determine what color I go for there. Fingers crossed Cyrus can customize it. I did not realize you needed feathers to do so, and I don't time travel. Oh, I probably don't have enough money to buy as many as I'm gonna want, since I just want to buy them in bulk. Yeah, like I'd rather just take 50. Let me go get more money. It's just like one thing after another. Honestly, I'm going to need money to get Cyrus to customize anything anyway, so I'm just going to get a bunch of money out. I'm starting to go through my savings, though, I will say that. Let's do like, actually, let's do 80 grand. I also need to remember to buy turnips this weekend. I want to use them for DIY, and it's not even like using them to sell. But I can't check and see if my turnip price is good, but we'll see. My savings isn't that horrible. My issue is you can only buy turnips on Sunday mornings. And I always do a workout class on Sunday morning. And I wake up specifically for that class, and it's at 11. And so by the time I'm done, it's already afternoon. And so I have to remember to do it before I even go to my class. So I just I always forget to do it. All right. Now let's head to Harv's Island. I probably will want to get more of those diner chairs too. Okay, maybe talk to Wardell about that. Since I'm sure I can buy them from him. I need, what, 3 more? And I'll probably want to customize it. I don't know that I want to do blue. I'll probably just do black. If I want to customize it, I should go grab it. Since I'm literally about to go to Harv's Island to do customization. This is why I wish that Cyrus would sometimes come to your island. That way, if you have days where you want to do a lot of designing, you can do it on those days. Because I know that you can work with Tortimer to get stuff back and forth, but that isn't always as convenient as just being on your island. Let's grab this. I'm also going to go ahead and grab this. I think I like this yellowy swatch, but we're just going to double check. I'd rather have it than not. Honestly, I may look into customizing this too. I feel like that could be another really cool option to have an old rusted storage shed in this area. I kind of want it to look a little run down, to be completely honest. This kind of urban area. Not horribly, horribly run down, but a little. It's seen some life. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. I can just pay. I was actually really worried about that, not gonna lie. I was like, oh no, this is would be such a cool, fun vibe to have. Because I am going for, honestly, a little bit of, a Japanese inspiration. When I'm thinking about what I want, I'm kind of thinking almost Tokyo-esque. That's why I wanted to do, a little, ramen booth. But I don't mind leaning into just some kind of more fun, colorful, tropical vibes, too. I have so much in here. Okay, I know for sure the stool. Oh, let's look at the storage shed. Because I could do something like this. I wish there was different rundown swatch, to be honest. I'm gonna leave it as is for now. Oh yeah, let's look and see just what are the options. I guess we could do red to match. Or even just brown might be kind of safer. Okay, you won't see this anyway. I just kind of want this to blend in. Is there anything different that he can do? No. So I'm going to use my customization packs for that. Okay. What are the options for this? Ooh, changing the pole colors on this might be nice. I'll leave it as it is for now because I don't know exactly what vibe I want to go for this. Like I might want to keep it colorful. I might want to do like an all red or even an all yellow. But those are going to be like the final touches I'm going to add to this area. So I'm going to leave it as is for now. Okay. I guess I didn't even end up actually customizing all that much. That's okay. Let's go talk to Wardell about getting more of the little diner stools. Trying to think. I think I came here this morning already to grab the DIY. I don't think I'll ever pay it back. Okay. I knew those would be relatively cheap, so I figured I'd rather pay for them in Poke. That way, as I'm like decorating, if there's anything else I need, I don't have to come all the way out here to order it. I can just order it on the Nook shopping. All right, let's head back. And we'll get it like semi set up. Oh yeah, my pockets are full. I don't think I'm gonna want this black. I don't know what color I want it though. Oh yeah, we can put the storage shed back. I want to customize. I want to see what this looks like. I also may need to see it like tomorrow in like normal lighting. Okay. I'm also going to go on ahead. I was just wanting to remove this so I could set up the other one. Is it this one? I think I had two in here. Okay. Wait. Because I want it facing the other way. Because I felt like the like mossy stone would look best with like the rusted transportation stop. I've remembered to customize two of them, right? Okay, yes, I did. I think I want to push these back one, actually. I'm just gonna pull this out that way. I realize like I'm not gonna be able to remember which one it is. Yeah, I think I like having a little bit more space there. Okay. It makes it look like someone could actually be in the stall. Oh, I can set up one stool, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I don't want to use the festival stalls here. Why is show it off the first option? Actually, if it's like a little like hut like this, why would it pick up the ramen and not the sushi? I don't think it would have sushi. Could do like a curry. Oh, wait, here we go. That works. And then let me get like a sign or something out. know what it's called. It's called vertical banner. So let me just do alphabetical and then go down to the V's. I don't know if this is going to be the color swatch I'll want, but we'll see. Okay. I think that's how I'll set it up for now. I'm going to need to like figure out colors and stuff like that. Like I feel like the colors are just kind of off right now. Like it might make more sense to do a normal stall rather than the festival stalls. I do like the accents of red. I just feel like it's looking a little too tropical. But I don't know. I can also see it in the daylight. This may need to change to match the red accents. But it also might make more sense to just go more for like a dark kind of gray, black sort of look. So we'll see. I'll need to play around with it more in the morning. But I do actually need to end stream now because I do need to be somewhere in a few minutes. So thank you for joining. Even though I'm planning on playing Pokopia, I still plan on continuing with Animal Crossing. I am not at all feeling like I'm done with this game. So feel free to stay tuned. Give me a follow. If you're watching this on YouTube, feel free to subscribe. But yeah, I will see you in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Bye. Good night. See you tomorrow.